Okay, David, I'm here this morning to get my reinstatement license that was revoked prematurely during the month of June. They're supposed to have the paperwork ready this morning, and I need it. It's a very important document that has to be entered in courts tomorrow, which is Friday. And I'm happy to be here to pick it up, and I hope that it's all ready.
Real quickly, Seafood, now they basically took your license. For what reason?
Well, actually, I don't really know. They say that we're operating outside of our zoning ordinance, and we are sure that we're operating within the zoning down to the T. We are a athletic fitness company that provide fitness activities for adults as well as kids, and we provide various activities on an hour-to-hour basis. And they came in and they said that they had gotten a call stating that we were a child care facility, that we are a martial arts school.
But you're zoned for that. You're zoned to be activity and sports and all that. Am I correct?
That is correct.
So they're trying to say karate is not activity or sports?
That's what they're saying. They say it falls under a personal trainers type of a business, which we're not. We're not a personal trainer business. We're not a daycare company. We are a health fitness facility for the entire family.
Okay, great. Well, evidently we see that there's a hidden agenda behind this. We're going to find out what it is. So you're on your way in here to, they issued you a letter yesterday or the day before?
They issued a letter the day before yesterday. This letter still remains the fact that our license is revoked. However, they said that we can operate until the issue goes to the commission board. But at this point, I don't see how we can operate if our license is revoked. How could they allow or permit me to operate on a revoked license? That just does not work. So I'm here this morning to pick up the reinstatement.
So basically you're saying they shut you down prematurely without getting any facts. They just stepped into this whole situation and pretty much shut you down without even doing any investigation, checking it out. Now, my understanding, they issued you a license at the beginning and everything was fine, correct?
Exactly. The license was approved in the initial stages within a week into operating. That's when they revoked the license. And from that point on, we've lost a tremendous amount of business. Customers have come and asked, are you legally operating? I don't see a license. They turn around and they leave. I don't get them back again.
And this all came behind a phone call?
All came behind a phone call to the City Hall. And that's why they act upon that phone call to revoke the license.
Now we know who this phone call came from, evidently, because you were in a bankruptcy court prior to that, and they mentioned who actually made the phone call, which is a developer that happens to be building on the land and the property that you solely run your business on. Am I correct?
Well, actually, it was a commercial realtor. I'm not sure who he works for, but he was the one supposedly made the call to the city and to report that we are a martial arts school and a day camp.
Well, now that's in your business license. The paperwork that you sent them to the actual City Hall when you applied in the application, wasn't that detailed inside your?
It fully described who we are and what we do.
Did you mention martial arts in your?
No, that was not required. We have so many things that we do. It's very difficult to list each individual activity that we have. But under the athletic club, you get it's a pretty broad range of activities.
Okay, sort of like Taibo, karate, yoga, different things like that.
Under
Zumba.
their city zoning ordinance, it says that you can have gymnastics, sauna, tennis, and other sports activities.
Oh, okay.
Other sports activities cover a very broad range of activities, and martial arts is one of those. However, it does fall under the personal trainer if you're going to open a martial arts school.
Yeah, of course.
Personal training.
Yeah,
If you're going to open a daycare. But
yeah.
we are a health fitness. We are Green Valley Health Fitness.
It's like 24-hour Nautilus. They got personal
Like,
okay.
They have martial arts, they have dance, they have yoga. We're no different than any of the other fitness gyms.
So you feel like you're being treated unfairly?
Very much so. Very
Okay.
much so, to be singled out, especially at this stage of getting the business going. We had did a tremendous amount of advertisement.
And work
flyers.
too. Work as well.
Well, we lost all of our customers.
Wow.
We're shut down, basically. We're losing money every day that we're not licensed. And the license said that our license revoked and will cease to operate immediately.
Wow. Without even coming down, they just ceased the.
Well,
I mean, they came down unannounced. You're in the hospital, going through some of your situations with your dialysis and everything, and then they just pop up out the blue while you're in the hospital and come and check the building out after they scheduled an appointment with you, correct?
Exactly. And I feel that they should have consulted me first or shown the respect of keeping the agreement to come out on the Monday. Therefore, I could answer any of the questions that they might would have rather than assumptions. They didn't have to go to my employees. They didn't have to go to my neighbors to ask questions as to who am I and what we've done. I felt that it could be handled at the lowest level, and that's between us. It didn't have to get to this level.
Okay.
Shutting down the business over such minor infractions that they feel that was wrong. I feel that even if I did have some minor discrepancies, then it should be talked over before taking such drastic actions.
Yeah,
I think
I agree
on their
with you.
part, as professionals at that level, that the people who runs my city and the people whom we pay, I feel that they should have done it in a more professional manner.
Well, my understanding, that decision should have been made by the city council. That decision is not made by the city officials. That's why we actually have a city council, a board, to under the planning committee, to let you know if these particular matters are good or not. But from my understanding, they already issued you a license. It's kind of like going backwards. They issue a license, then take it back because someone makes a call, and it sounds like pretty much like a hidden agenda to me, to move you out and let the building pretty much go into foreclosure or whatever the proceedings are, so they can take the facility. So this is going to be interesting as you go in here to get your letter to see if they're going to issue the proper document so that you can take it into this courtroom so that you can move forward, as well as the owner, so that you guys can continue to do your business. So this is going to be interesting. You're going to go in here at this moment and try to get a new document, being a little more specifics, telling you a reinstatement of your license, which they should have never revoked in the first place.
Exactly. They say it's supposed to be ready this morning, and I expect it to be ready. It's before 11 o'clock, and I'm here to get those licenses. But I hope they realize the damage that they have done, not only to my company, though, but
reputation too.
The people I'm working with, the reputation, the credibility of the court. We lost the case because of that document stating that our license was revoked, and my case was basically shut down because of that. It should not have been revoked. It should have been the consideration of the commission board. At this level, if there is any question, I feel that it should have been worked out among us. If not, then go to the commission boards and they make the final analysis on this before letters are revoked. And they're working on trying to correct the situation. It's kind of like too late though, but I got to have that document.
Okay, well, you know what? We the people standing by you, so we're going to follow this all the way to the end.